What is up, party people? How you're all doing? My name is Aigerim. Today I'm reacting to How to Remove Negative Thoughts by Sadhguruji. So let's find it out together. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos from me. Thank you so much. So let's get started.
There are no subtractions and divisions in our mind. There is only addition and multiplication. I will just remove negative thoughts and I will have positive thoughts. All the best, it's not going to work. It's just that you need to pay little attention as to how it functions. You will see there is a distinction between what is you and what you have gathered. Well, see, the way the question is asked and also the way normally it's addressed is, people think there is something called as negative thought and positive thought. They want to remove the negative thoughts and have only positive thoughts. But such people, I would ask them to just experiment for 10-15 seconds. Let them forcefully remove one thought from their mind. For example, next 10 seconds, just don't think of a monkey. Try not to think of a monkey for next 10 seconds.
It's true, like, especially lately, I started to become more and more conscious of my compulsiveness, of my… like, I'm so addicted to thinking. Especially when I wake up in the morning, I just want to have a peaceful, empty mind. But there's always something going on in my mind, something going on, and I just cannot stop it. And then I have a thought like, I wish I didn't think right now. I wish I stopped thinking. And also, I feel this way when I'm taking a shower. When I'm taking a shower, I just want to be very peaceful, just feel the water. And I ask the water, please remove all negative energy away from me, please wash everything away. But then I just keep thinking about everything that happened today at work, in the daytime. And I cannot stop it. It's addiction. It's so compulsive. It's very exhausting. Like, a lot of energy is just… I feel like being consumed by my thinking process, you know?
You will see you will be full of monkeys. So what I'm saying is, this is the nature of your mind. Because in this mind, all the three pedals are throttle. There is no brake, there is no clutch. Whatever you touch, it will only go faster. In this kind of mind, people have been taught from moral teachers and religious teachers, do not think about bad things. Well, since then it's been a full-time job. So there is no way you can handle the mind like this. This doesn't need any great enlightenment. If you spend 2 minutes with your eyes closed, you will realize you cannot do anything forcefully with this mind. So I want to remove negative thoughts.
Why though? Why this mind is so hard to, take under control? Like, you need enormous amount of discipline.
Do not ever go in this direction, because what you want to remove will become your quality. Always you will be on it. So what should I do?
Yeah. Especially, like, right now, I've got a huge addiction on sugar, chocolate, and I keep thinking, I should stop it, it's harmful to me. My metabolism is getting worse, like, I'm worried about my appendix by eating all kinds of junk food, and it's like it became my identity.
The thing is this, without understanding the fundamental mechanism of this mind, because our mind, human mind, is the most sophisticated computer on the planet. Even all the supercomputers have come out of this. When this is the case, is it not important that we understand the mechanics of how it functions? One simplistic aspect of how it functions is, there are no subtractions and divisions in our mind. There is only addition and multiplication. If you try to do something with it, it will say one more. If you try hard, it will multiply into many more.
Wow, like to be able to say this kind of stuff, you gotta be able to observe the mind, to be the witness. It's like you go beyond the mind and you just observe how the mind works from above, you know? But I'm in the mind. I am the mind. So for me, to be able to grasp what Sadhguru is saying, like there's only addition and multiplication, like for me it's hard to understand. I'm like, why can't it deduct, you know? I'm just full of questions and stuff, but I guess you gotta be meditative to understand how the mind works.
In this mind, you don't try to identify what is positive, what is negative and try to remove it. First of all, one needs to understand this mind of yours, this body of yours is supposed to serve you. The life that you are is important. Body and mind are vehicles that must serve us. If you sit in a vehicle, it must go where you want to go. If it goes to its own destination, what is the point of such a vehicle? It's just a nuisance. Right now, most human beings are unfortunately experiencing this fantastic possibility of human mind as a nuisance, as a troublesome thing. Well, this is the most beautiful thing you have. It's just that you need to pay little attention as to how it functions. One simple thing is this.
He said, little attention. For me, even just that little attention is hard, like… I mean, I just keep finding millions of… how do you say… excuses, like I'm tired from work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I got no time for meditation. Yeah, just 20 minutes every day is enough, you know. But even that is hard for me. Well, that's also probably an excuse. If you really wanted to know how the mind works, I think you'd be able to make time for meditation. But I guess I'm not curious, or I don't know.
First and foremost process is, that's why we put out this process called Isha Kriya. This is to distance yourself from your physiological and psychological process. There is something called as you which exists. This is not a composite of all your thoughts and emotions and physiological processes. Beyond that, there is you. If you close your eyes, even if you cannot see anything, you're still there. It is through the window of your eyes that you're looking out, but if you close your eyes, it doesn't mean that you don't exist, you still exist. So beyond your thought, you still exist, beyond your emotion, you still exist. So that you, the life that you are, this has to come into your experience. Why is it that you're not allowing that to come into your experience, which is the most significant aspect of who you are? Who you are right now, the most significant aspect is, you and me are alive right now, this is it. What I'm thinking, what you're thinking is not the important thing. We are alive right now, that is the important thing. So, it is important.
He just said, what we're thinking is not important. Yeah, I gotta really write that down. Like sometimes, you know, when I'm hanging out with someone, or I look at my coworkers or my family, I always worry, like, what are they thinking? I've got this anxiety, social anxiety, like I always worry what people think of me and stuff like that. So what he said right now, it's not important what we think, What matters is that we're alive. Like, I'm probably gonna forget about this after a couple hours.
Important that you focus on this fundamental sense of aliveness within you, and then you will see there is a natural distance between you and your thought process. Once there is a distance between your psychological process and your physiological process, this is the end of suffering. Because there are only two kinds of suffering that human beings go.
But I'm scared of that. Because it's like experiencing death. Death. And I'm scared of death. It's like what I'm most scared about during meditation is leaving the body. Like, it's scary.
Go through physical suffering and mental suffering. Once you create a little space between you and your mind, between you and your body, this is the end of suffering. This is something every human being has to experience and know. Otherwise, thinking I will just remove negative thoughts and I will have positive thoughts, all the best, it's not going to work 100%. It's not going to work because nobody can remove it, they can avoid it for some time. So when negative thoughts come, you say Ram Ram, Shiva Shiva, whatever you want. But this is just avoiding, it's not gone. The moment you stop that, it will pop back with great force. Otherwise, it will come back in your dreams. So it's…
Wow. He said if you try to remove negative thoughts by chanting Ram Ram Shiva Shiva, it's not gonna work for long term. Oh my gosh. My tongue twisted. I don't know how to talk properly. Anyways.
Very important. First of all, you need to understand your anger, your resentment, your fear, your anxieties, the negativity that you generate. Generally, resentment, anger, it is always directed towards somebody. But we need to understand this is poisons that we are drinking.
It is true. Sorry for frequently stopping the video, you guys, but I've got so much to say, to comment. It is true, like, whenever I get angry, it is always directed at someone, even if it's my mom or the clients I get at work or co-workers. Like, it is always directed, oh, that person is the cause of my misery and my anger. It's like I never really blame myself, or I don't take responsibility, like, oh, there's anger in me. Why is this anger in me? Why it's rising? Oh, this person is raising the anger in me, but the anger is already in me. Why is this anger in me? You know what I'm saying?
And expecting somebody else to die. Fortunately, life doesn't work like that. If I drink poison, I die. If I drink poison, you don't die. So, we need to understand this. When I say poison, today you can have yourself chemically analyzed. Right now, what is your blood work, what it says? 5 minutes of intense anger. Check your blood work and see, there will be lots of negative elements in it. Literally, you're poisoning yourself. So, do you want to poison yourself? Definitely not. Now the very question is coming from certain helplessness, what shall I do? Don't do anything. Just sit back and…
I mean, like, I don't like my work right now. I work at a bank. And I get a lot of angry, miserable customers who have loans, who are constantly worried about their money and stuff. And it puts so much stress onto me. And I feel all kinds of emotions like anger, sadness, by being exposed to such negative people, stress and stuff. And it's like I try to avoid feeling fully these emotions by eating or drinking alcohol. It's like I just wanna shut down my emotions and my mind.
Just not. Now the very question is coming from certain helplessness.
It's like by drinking alcohol and by eating too much when you're not hungry, it's like you're poisoning your own body, right? So I'm becoming more and more conscious of that lately, actually.
What shall I do? Don't do anything. Just sit back and just concern yourself with something which is a life process. Maybe your heartbeat, maybe your breath, maybe just a sensation of being alive. Depending upon how sensitive or how perceptive you are, accordingly, find something. It could be a sensation in the body, it could be breath, it could be heartbeat, it could be anything. Something which indicates life to you. Just…
Sorry for stopping the video again. I hope you don't hate me. Anyways, sometimes like I lay down and I just feel my heartbeat tuk, tuk, tuk. Even like this right now. And I get so scared at times like this because I get reminded like, OMG, I am so fragile, like I could die any moment. But then I remind myself like, oh, anyways, I've probably been born in a physical body many times already, so it's nothing, it's just another adventure, and I'm probably just gonna laugh about it after I leave this body. There's nothing to be scared of. Yep.
pay attention to that for some time. Slowly you will see there is a distinction between what is you and what you have gathered, which includes both your physiological and psychological possibility or mess, whatever you made out of it.
Guys, this was another very profound talk, advice, wisdom from this beautiful spirit in a human body, Sadhguruji, which I'm very grateful to witness. I really wish I could meet Sadhguruji in flesh, in real life. Cause I don't know, I watched some videos that Sadhguru is like, he's going to leave the physical body like before 20, what was it, 50 or something, and I'm like, I don't have much time. I gotta really earn a lot of money, save up money, and visit Isha Yoga Center, cause I really wish I could see him in real life. It's just, I mean, who wouldn't? You know, you don't get to meet enlightened masters of the energy bodies, of the chakras, of enlightened human beings every day, you know? It's like one in a lifetime opportunity. Guys, I learned a lot today again just by turning on the internet, going on YouTube and just watching a video. I got so much wisdom. I'm so grateful, you guys. Thank you for all the volunteers of Isha. Thank you for Sadhguruji for spreading the ancient wisdom and knowledge of life of our ancestors to the modern people. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good day.